There are a lot of games with bosses that look like they can easily wreck you in a few seconds. However, sometimes the most terrifying enemies take the least amount of effort to defeat. The guys on this list are very intimidating, but don't put up much of a fight. Get ready for 10 bosses that look tough but are actually easy. Resident Evil 4 is full of big, scary bosses, and Lago certainly looks the part. This spawn of a scientifically engineered salamander attacks Leon, who is stuck on water in a small boat. You feel extremely vulnerable against this seemingly dangerous beast. However, even with its clear advantage over Leon, it can easily be killed with a couple of spear shots. This is Resident Evil 4's first boss encounter, so it makes sense that it's not devastatingly tough. Even so, it proves that looks can be deceiving. Tentalus is a menacing creature in the Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. He single-handedly destroys an entire dungeon just minutes after Link clears it. What sounds like a very tough challenge is actually quite easy. Thanks to the MotionPlus accessory, you can aim very precisely with the bow in this game. This makes shooting the oversized eye of the monster a piece of cake. From there, it's just a matter of waiting for the huge beast to temporarily collapse within striking range. Slashing the living daylights out of it until it dies is all you have to do from there. We love joke enemies in games, and the Electrocutioner certainly delivers. This bad guy from Batman Arkham Origins walks around like a true champ. He's clearly signaling that Batman may be in for his first real boss battle up to that point in the game. However, this guy is all bark and no bite. As scary as he looks, it's surprising just how weak he is. This pushover goes down in one single hit.
You're about to be taught a lesson in pain. Name yourself after an animal, and you're gonna get eaten.
The game adds insult to injury when minions flood into the arena that are way tougher than their former boss. The whole fight is just hilarious.
He's trying to get to your boss, boys. You gonna let him? The Dino Piranha from Super Mario Galaxy might be pretty big, but is also very young. Fighting this young boss feels almost like beating up a kid. You even make him hurt himself by kicking the rounded bulb at the end of his tail. You almost feel sorry for this sad excuse of a boss beating him with his own limbs. Though Dino Piranha does return a stronger form later, his initial form is so laughably wimpy that we could beat him with our eyes closed. The first Dark Souls has some of the hardest bosses in the history of gaming. When you first encounter this terrifying pinwheel, you think you're in for one hell of a fight. He teleports around, spawning copies of himself to confuse and distract you. However, this is a very easy boss by Dark Souls standards. Running towards it early and attacking non-stop should be the only plan you need. Just make sure you hit the real pinwheel and not the copies, and you should be golden. The Metroid Hatcher is a very creepy boss in Metroid Prime 3. The boss can hatch Metroids, which sounds scary but isn't that impressive at all. You can dispatch it with extremely simple tactics. Just shoot the Hatcher's tentacle feet over and over again. It's a pretty simple mechanism for slaying such a nasty creature. Just make sure you keep killing the Metroids while also concentrating on the boss. After a good long period of firing at its feet, the Metroid Hatcher won't be giving you any more problems. Demon Souls is the game that started the crazy difficult boss fights the Souls series is known for. The Dragon God is the final boss of the Archstone of the Burrow King. He looks very scary, and with a name like Dragon God, the scene is set for a battle of epic proportions. Except the battle turns out not to be that epic at all. You simply fire 2 gigantic arrow launchers which takes down most of his health. Upon firing both of these, about 95% of the boss health is removed. After that, all you have to do is finish the job with a few quick attacks.
I don't know. Almost looks like it's going lambent. Lambent? As in exploding lambent? Yeah, like the wretches, but way bigger.
When it comes to bosses that look tough but are actually easy, we have to mention the Lambent Brumak from Gears of War 2. This final boss is absolutely huge and very dangerous looking. However, beating him couldn't be easier. You simply shoot the Hammer of Dawn at it until it blows up. It takes less than a minute of occasionally holding down the trigger to defeat the final boss of this epic game. We know the weapons of the Gears universe are pretty badass, but this is just ridiculous.
The Forerunners have returned. This tomb is now yours.
The last few hours of Halo 4 perfectly set the stage for an amazing climactic battle against the Didact. This powerful enemy seems to be a real challenge for the legendary Master Chief. However, this couldn't be further from the truth. The boss fight against the Didact is reduced to nothing more than a simple quick-time event. A couple of button inputs is all it takes to finish him off. Not only is this a ridiculously easy fight, but it's also a very anticlimactic way to end Halo 4. The Covetous Demon from Dark Souls 2 certainly looks like a big challenging boss. However, it turns out this guy is way too fat for its own good. His main attacks include rolling about the place and swiping with his underdeveloped claws. All of its attacks have huge tails, which makes the fighting extremely easy. Simply running around him in circles is all it takes in terms of tactics. Slaying the Covetous Demon is one of the easiest things you'll do in this otherwise very difficult game. Did you ever fight a scary-looking boss that turned out to be a pushover? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel.